This video ends once we three-peat with the 2K glazed Dallas Mavericks. As we all know, Kyrie Irving won't be back till like December, January, February type of timing. Anthony Davis, I love him here on this team. I don't know if he'll be here for these 3 years. Daniel Gafford, solid contract, back up to Derek Lively. Klay Thompson, he's almost out of the league, so we might need his replacement ASAP. We just paid PJ Washington a bag, I believe 4 years, $90 million. Marshall will be Cooper Flagg backup. D'Angelo Russell, that's a W pickup with his connection with Anthony Davis. He's a great point guard, man. That's a solid pickup for what, $5 million per year. Max Christie, great young player. We have Dante Exum, who could do some things on the court, and Caleb Martin. I forgot he was here. We got Brandon Williams, Jaden Hardy. This is what our rotation is looking like in year number 1. D'Angelo Russell, Klay Thompson, Cooper Flagg, Anthony Davis, Derek Lively, Daniel Gafford, PJ Washington, Najir Marshall, Dante Exum, Max Christie, and we do have Ryan Nembhard, bro. I wonder if he's as good as Andrew Nembhard. He is undersized. Maybe he could get buckets too. We'll see how he progresses for these 3 seasons or longer. This doesn't end until we three-peat with them. I want to see how easy it is to win with the Dallas Mavericks in NBA 2K. If you guys want me to do a Cooper Flagg career simulation to see how many rings I could get him, comment down below, and also let's see if we could get 15 likes for me to do that video. There isn't any adjustments that I would like to make with this team to start off the season. We'll just wait for Kyrie to come back mid-season. How do we do in the first game of the season against the San Antonio Spurs? Simulate through day. We're gonna beat the Spurs 117-110. Our leading scorer was D'Angelo Russell, man. I told you guys, what a steal of a contract. $5 million for deloading, bro. You guys are bugging. Dallas might actually win an NBA title in year number 1. I'm not going to lie, especially if Cooper Flagg is this versatile two-way defender, scorer that people think he is, and that he's that generational. We're winning a championship for sure in year number 1. The trade deadline is officially here. We're sitting at a record of 46-5, which is good for the number 1 seed. I told y'all 2K be glazing us. It's okay, but we're gonna try to win 3 in a row. As of right now, this is how our squad is looking like. Klay got sent to the bench, which means that we probably should go and see if we could find a better shooting guard. And I think I have a team in mind. Let me see if this team is in the playoffs right now. This team is not in the playoffs right now. It is a Western Conference team. Let's go and cook up a trade right quick. Right now, this is the trade that we are trying to cook up. Klay Thompson, Caleb Martin, Daniel Gafford for Zach LaVine, Maxine, and Isaac. These guys are just fillers. We're looking to get Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine next to Kyrie Irving for at least 1 or 2 seasons would be pretty insane. Let's see if we could get this trade going. Right now, I would like to send the Kings a point guard, which would be like a Jaden Hardy, but now it doesn't work and we need the salaries to match. We would have to ask for another player, and it kind of gets a little too jumbled up. Like, would they rather have Jaden Hardy or Drew Eubanks? I guess we'll take Drew. Let's see if the Kings will accept a trade like this. Klay Thompson, 3-star value, Caleb 1.5, Daniel 2.5, and let's see if they'll accept this. Will the Kings accept a trade like this? Let's offer it to them. The Sacramento Kings are going to have a counter. They'll take Powell and they'll give me Keon Ellis. All right, I'll take it. Let's get this trade done for Zach LaVine. This trade would low-key never happen in real life unless they could figure out a way to get Zach LaVine, because in what world are 10 players getting moved in a single transaction? Not very likely unless a third team is involved. Let's go ahead and make this happen. Everybody is going to accept this trade. The Sacramento Kings have agreed to our trade offer. Now Zach LaVine can come in and be that shooting guard for us. He's gonna put up 20 points per night, guaranteed. Great 3-point shooting, we could use that. And he's younger than Klay Thompson and Max Christie. He gets that starting backup role. Good for him. Keon Ellis is a backup point guard, and we get rid of Jaden Hardy, which wasn't really having a fun time in Dallas. And D'Angelo Russell, we'll probably won't bring back after the end of this season. We might want Keon Ellis to be our full-time backup point guard behind Kyrie Irving, especially for defensive purposes. And we also have Max Christie, so this team is pretty loaded up. But now we don't have a center, or at least a backup center. I know Anthony Davis can play backup center when Lively isn't on the court. Is that something we want to do to AD? Maybe. We'll go ahead and see in free agency if we could find a backup center that's probably more equipped to handle like a playoff run besides a Drew. Right now, the best center in free agency would be Sharp. I'm pretty sure the Nets will pick him up, or we could go Thomas Bryant. I guess we'll just stick with our guy Drew. Hopefully AD and Lively could handle their own, but let's go ahead and see if we have any contracts we have to extend. We don't have any contracts that we have to extend as of now, so I'll see you guys at the end of this season. At the end of the season, I am not kidding, Anthony Davis gets MVP, 22 points for AD. He was on a crazy season. Cooper Flagg wins Rookie of the Year. I'm telling you, the Mavs are glazed. 2K, fix your game, please. And Jonas Valanciunas is 6th Man of the Year. I could see that happening. Victor gets Defensive Player of the Year. Kata wins Most Improved Player. Stephen Curry gets Clutch Player of the Year. Jason Kidd wins Coach of the Year. 71-11. That's how crazy the Dallas Mavericks are in NBA 2K. And we also get Executive of the Year. First team All-NBA looks like this. Second team All-NBA looks like that. Third team All-NBA looks like this. We don't have any other guys on any All-NBA selections besides our MVP, Anthony Davis, at 33 years old. I'm surprised he didn't get a Defensive Player of the Year. And he's not even on first team defensive. That's kind of crazy. He is on second team defensive and he's alone in all the awards. First team All Rookie looks like this. Cooper Flagg is number 1 and the second team looks like this, and that is it. This is what the Western Conference plans are looking like. This is what the Eastern Conference plans are looking like. Let's go ahead and set the stage, simulate the play-ins. The stage is set. Our first round opponent will be the Minnesota Timberwolves. Everyone knows who's on Minnesota's team. We should probably win this series, especially because of Derek Lively's size, Anthony Davis' size. Cooper Flagg and Jaden McDaniels just go off and do y'all thing. Anthony Edwards is probably going to cook Zach LaVine a few times, but Zach's gonna give him buckets, and Kyrie is sending Mike Conley to retirement ASAP. First game of this series against Minnesota, simulate through game. They're going to take game 1. Of course, when I'm doing it, 2K wants me to lose game number 1. All right, Randall had 27, Anthony Davis 21 points. I need you to step it up, man. I see those 3-point numbers, 25%. Get back to 34 as you were in the regular season, and then we could start talking. Zach LaVine 17, D'Angelo Russell, Max Christie. We did have 2 guys who played 20 minutes and basically 20 minutes and had stinkers. 0 points. Come on, man. Derek Lively 28 minutes, only 1.6 rebounds. Come on, you're getting out rebounded by PJ Washington, who's coming off the bench. I might just put AD at center and see what happens if Derek Lively wants to keep playing with me. Game number 2, simulate through game. We're gonna tie the series. In this game, Anthony Davis went off. Cooper Flagg, Derek Lively. You soon. Just wait on me, bro. I'm coming for you. Simulate through game. 2-1. How is this game going? Derek Lively performance. Derek Lively had 16 points. He heard me talking. All right, about time. 2-1 us. Simulate through game. 3-1 us. Simulate through game. 4-1 us. We're going up against OKC next. OKC is rolling out with a full healthy squad. They're defending champs. Let's see if we could knock them out. Anthony Davis, I need you to go crazy on Chet. Chet cannot hold you. Let's see what happens here. Simulate through game. We're gonna take game number 1. Kyrie 25 points. Shea is trying to do his best, but the free throws aren't coming in for him, you know. Simulate through game. 2-0 us. In this game, Cooper Flagg went off. Shea gave us 51 points, but it wasn't enough because you have all of the other guys just gave stinkers. J-Dub also tried to help out, but that just wasn't enough because we had a team collective. PJ Washington off the bench 21, Anthony Davis 25, Cooper Flagg 26, Kyrie and LaVine, they did their thing. Let's see, can we go up 3-0? Simulate through game. 2-1. All right, of course it was expected. There are the defending champs. Let's go ahead, simulate through game. 3-1 us. Simulate through game. 3-2. Let's not go to a game 7. Simulate through game. We're going to a game 7 against OKC. Everybody go ahead and get your popcorn because this is going to be a movie. Let's get it going. Simulating with Simcast. Let's go ahead and continue. Anthony Davis, more minutes. Of course, my guy, you're my guy. Of course you could get more minutes, whatever you want. AD, go ahead out there and play 40 minutes if you have to. Game number 7. We are at home. Can we go crazy? Is Nico right? Nico is looking like an evil genius right now, man. Either he's in cahoots with the NBA, because right now we might be able to win an NBA title in year number 1 to continue this challenge. And Uncle Drew had what? 35 points for Uncle Drew, AD 28, Levine 13. And for their side, Shea did all he could with Lou Dort, but the rest of their guys just really didn't show up. Chat, only 13 points. We're gonna go and advance to the next round to face the Houston Rockets. Who's on this squad? KD is injured. I'll take my free championship right now. KD is done. Let's see how many days he's out for. Kevin Durant is done for the season. Right ankle sprain. That's tough. We couldn't get the best matchup here. Let's go ahead. First game, simulate through game, 1-0 us. We're not gonna check this too much. Let's just go ahead, simulate through game, 2-0 us. Simulate through game, 3-0 us. Simulate through game, we're definitely the better Texas team. Now we're in the NBA Finals. Let's get it, Dallas Nation. We might be going up against the Knicks. Simulate round, and our opponent is the New York Knicks. Anthony Davis is getting a Western Conference Finals MVP. Jalen Brunson is getting the Eastern Conference Finals MVP. For the East, it's pretty much a cakewalk. They didn't have no real competition. They're pretty healthy. Let's see if we could just dog this team. Let's beat them in 5 minutes. Simulate through game. We're going to take game number 1. Levine, 26 points for us. Let's go ahead. Simulate through game, 2-0 us. Simulate through game, 2-1. It might be a game 5 series. All our guys didn't really score the ball that well. We struggled with scoring the ball. In the Knicks, Towns gave us the work, 10 for 25. Not the greatest. Jalen Brunson hasn't had a great series yet in these finals. Let's go ahead. Simulate through game, 2-2. Wait a minute. Russell Westbrook revenge? Russ might actually win an NBA title. Do we give it to Russ, bro? Do we just sell our own team and sabotage? We're going to shorten the rotation just a little bit. Keon Ellis, 2 points. Yeah, you're not getting any more minutes. Max Christie, 6'9", 6'7", you know, 29% from 3. We're going to cut his minutes also. Now we're rolling with 8 guys. Let's see if these 8 guys are enough to win this NBA title. Let's see. Come on, let's get it, guys. Simulating with Simcast, I am a little nervous because 2K might not give it to me. And right now, the Knicks are coming out swinging. Let's catch this lead and take it back. And right now, it's a competitive fight, and we're running away with it in that third quarter. It's over for the Knicks. We might be beating them in 6. 105 to 127. Kyrie had 29, Levine 27. Next game, simulate through game. Kyrie Irving has a sore knee. It does not matter. Hopefully he plays through it and wins us this title. Leave as is. And the Dallas Mavericks are winning an NBA title. Anthony Davis is getting finals MVP with trash numbers. 8% from 3. We didn't have any other person that stepped up in these finals besides AD. That's how terrible we played, and we still won. Cooper Flagg should be getting this next season. In season number 2, the first thing we're going to do is select our rookie. We have the 30th pick in this year's draft, and at number 30, I want a center. We're going to go ahead and select this guy. He is a 73 overall. Only issue is he's already 23 years old. We could go after this other guy right here. He's 20 and he's 71 overall, 7 feet tall, 205. This guy, he's an actual center, 255. Let's go ahead and select him. He might be able to contribute this season. Rookie signing, he's going to come in as a 72, 73 overall. We'll take it. Team player option, Zach LaVine is going to accept. Derek Lively, we're going to accept. And D'Angelo Russell is going to accept that player option. I'm guessing it's pretty dry in free agency. Let's see what D'Lo does this year around. For a qualifying, we're going to let Kelly go. We're going to let Isaac go. And we're going to offer Ryan a contract and see if he accepts that. He should accept it. I think he could be that D'Lo replacement after this season. In free agency, all we have is the minimum contract, and I think our team is fully loaded for another season. Right now, we have 2 point guards, 2 shooting guards, 2 small forwards, 2 power forwards, and 3 centers. So we basically need to load up on every other position as another backup, and we should be ready to go. This is our squad headed into season number 2. Kyrie, Levine, Flagg, Davis, Lively, Washington, D'Angelo Russell, Marshall, Christie, and we're going to play Maxime. We're going to give him some minutes. If he does good, we'll keep him. As of now, we definitely need a backup center, and we're going to try to trade for one at the trade deadline. The trade deadline is officially here. Let's stop simulating. We're sitting at a record of 41-8, which is good for the first seed. First thing first, contract extension. Who can we give an extension to? We could give one to Marshall, Christie, and Zach LaVine at a cheap cheaper deal. $22 million per year for Zach LaVine is a steal of a deal. Let's just give him 23 to get it even out type stuff. $23 million for Zach LaVine, 3 seasons. Let's go ahead and make it a team options in case he suffers some type of injuries, and he happily accepts. Next up for Marshall, he wants a minimum. Of course, he's not going to be a minimum guy. I'm pretty sure he'll get about $10 million to 15 per season. You know, I'll give him a 3-year deal. Also, I ended up giving Marshall $12 million for the next 3 years with a team options in case of injuries. You got to protect yourself. You know how the game goes, and he happily accepts. Next up will be Max Christie. He was making $8 million per year. I'll bump him to maybe 15 or 12. We're gonna go with $13 million per season for Max, and we're gonna also make it a team deal just in case of injuries or if his skill set falls off. Let's go ahead and offer Max this deal, and Max is going to accept also. So we're all good for contract extension. Next up, we have to go search for a backup center. I know we have Anthony Davis and Lively, but we still need another backup center for the bench. Right now, this is the Bulls' 3 centers, and we're gonna go ahead and ask for Jay Huff. We'll use the rookie we have, and that should get the money to match one of the rookies. We could give them Maxine, or we could give them, where's the other guy? We could give him. I don't know how to say his name, and I'm not about to try for this video. Once he get into the league, I probably should know his name 100%. I gave Maxine some minutes. He did decent, 3 points per game, 47% from the field, and we did give the other guy some minutes, 31%. So we'll go ahead and trade him, even though he was 30. Everything matches. Now all we have to do is probably throw in a 2nd round pick, and the Chicago Bulls will agree to this. They're not interested. Interesting. How about another 2nd round pick, and that should get the job done. The Chicago Bulls are still not interested. What do they want? It's Jay Huff, bro. Okay, let's try Maxine. Maybe they value Maxine a little bit more. No, about the same. Let's go ahead, 2 2nd round picks. And what do they say? They are going to be interested. I guess they like Maxine a little bit more than the other guy. All right, Huff, welcome to the squad. He'll be our backup center, getting some center minutes. They keep wanting to start Kevin Huerter. I don't really need him as of now unless of the injury, but Huff, you're gonna be playing about 9 minutes per game. Let's go make it 10, and that's perfect. And that should do it for our trade deadline season. I'll see you guys at the end. This time around, AD doesn't win MVP. Jokic gets it. Brown gets Rookie of the Year. Giddey gets 6th Man of the Year. Victor gets Defensive Player of the Year. Igor wins Most Improved Player. Clutch Player of the Year is Ja Morant, 30 points per game on 39% from 3. Wow, this is basically Stephen Curry with a 40-inch vertical, man. GG. Jason Kidd gets Coach of the Year once again, and we also win Executive of the Year. Anthony Davis did win the NBA Cup MVP for anybody wondering. First team All-NBA looks like this. No AD. Second team All-NBA. No Anthony Davis. He got snubbed 100%. Third team, we don't have any Dallas players. Not even Cooper Flagg. What in the world? I'm pretty surprised. Hopefully Cooper can make it next season. All defensive first looks like this. All defensive second looks like this. All our guys got snubbed. I'm just guessing it's a collective effort. We don't care about stats. We just want the rings. Let's go and see what we can do in these playoffs. This is what the Western Conference plans are looking like for anybody wondering, and this is what the Eastern Conference plans are looking like. Let's go ahead and simulate the play-in. Leave as is. Cooper Flagg is 100% healthy. Our first round opponent is the Blazers. Come on, 2K. I love being the first seed. This will be the 10 men that we did throughout the season. We'll be rolling out with them for the start of these playoffs. Let's see how we're doing. All right, this team is pretty mid. Is the definition of mid. Every position here, mid. Definition of mid. Danny only being an 80 overall, that's kind of crazy. Simulate through game. We're going to take game number 1. Extremely convincing. This series is ours. Simulate through game 2. 1 up. Wait a minute. How they take a game? 122 to 110. Anthony Davis. Scoot Henderson. That's him. I guess he's finally loading up to his true potential in these playoffs. 29 points. How did I miss that? Damian Lillard is back fully healthy. I forgot about, is that Antonio Reeves or Austin Reeves? It better be. Wow, Austin Reeves is a Blazers now. All right, we got a bunch of ops over there. AD. Simulate through game 2-1 us. Simulate round 3-1. Simulate through game 4-1. We're moving on to the next round. Our dream of three-peating is still alive. Next up is the Phoenix Suns. I'm not worried about them. And no Thunders in these playoffs. Devin Booker, Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks. Yeah, Boozer, I might have to worry about him next season. Same for Malaj, but this season I am not worried about them. We should beat them probably in 4. Simulate through game. They're going to take game number 1. I probably should worry about them. What is going on here? Devin Devin Booker, 36 points. We need our go-to scorer. I was thinking it would be Kyrie and Levine, but they're just not putting up points like that. J-Hub, we're going to shorten the rotation. Let's just go ahead and shorten the rotation right now to 8 guys and see what happens for the remainder of these playoffs. I'll take it. And yeah, game number 2, simulate through game 1-1, simulate through game 2-1 us, simulate through game 3-1, simulate through game 4-1. Dallas is going to move on to the next round. We got San Antonio to go up against now. Are they fully healthy? Yes, they are. De'Aaron Fox, Castle, where's Harper? Is Harper dealing with an injury or did they pack him up? I don't see any Dylan Harper. Am I blind? Dylan Harper is coming off the bench as an 84 overall. De'Aaron Fox, it might be time for you to go. Castle, I wonder who'll be the better player, Castle or Harper? It's a toss-up at this point. First game against our other Texas neighbor. Simulate through game 1-0 us. This game we won it very convincing. Cooper Flagg, this is your run. He's the next future GOAT. Simulate through game 2-0. Simulate round 4-0. And Anthony Davis is getting Western Conference Finals MVP, stealing it from Cooper Flagg. And on the other hand, Jalen Johnson is getting Eastern Conference Finals MVP. The Atlanta Hawks are in the NBA Finals. Trae Young, Dyson Daniel, Risha Shea, also another definition of higher mid. You know, there's no 90 overall, high 85s, straight up 85s. Let's go ahead and see if we can beat this team in 5, man. Simulate through game. We're going to take game number 1. Anthony Davis had 38 points. I'm sorry, Cooper Flagg. You cannot get that Finals MVP this time around. AD is going crazy. Simulate through game 2-0 us. Cooper Flagg 25. Simulate through game 3-0 us. Cooper Flagg, who's getting it? Zach LaVine had a good game. Anthony Davis and Cooper Flagg about the same. Let's go ahead, Cooper. If you want the Finals MVP, you got to put up 40. Simulate through game. We're winning in 4. And Anthony Davis is getting another Finals MVP. He heard me talking trash about his performance last year, and he showed out. 55% from the three-point line and 26 points. Anthony Davis, you are a true Hall of Famer and MVP type of player. Let's go into season number 3, and hopefully we could finally complete this challenge by three-peating with the 2K Glazed Dallas Mavericks. Potentially our last season. We have Cooper Flagg winning MVP. We have Stokes winning Rookie of the Year. Stokes also getting 6th Man of the Year. Victor getting Defensive Player of the Year. Wilson is winning Most Improved Player. Devin Booker is getting Clutch Player of the Year at 31 years old. Billy Donovan is winning Coach of the Year. I accidentally lost Jason Kidd. I wasn't paying attention to coaches higher. I thought he had 5 years left. First team All NBA looks like this. Cooper Flagg right there. He's a 95 overall right now. The 2K Glazed Mavericks are most likely winning this year. Second team All NBA looks like this. Third team All NBA looks like that. There's a few injuries out east. First team All Defensive looks like this. Second team All Defensive looks like that. And that is about it. This is what the Western Conference plans are looking like. This is what the Eastern Conference plans are looking like. Let's go ahead and simulate the stage. Simulate plans. The stage is set. We're going up against the Houston Rockets. Kevin Durant retired like a season ago, so this team is pretty mid. Dylan Brooke went back to the Rockets. They have Reed Shepard. Kyrie and AD are still like high 90s. I was expecting AD to drop a little quicker, but he didn't, so we'll take it. This is what our squad is looking like. We did bring in a few guys. We bought Robert Williams in to replace Huff. We bought Jake in for some three-point shooting. We do also have Brandon Boston Jr. We also do still have D'Angelo Russell and Spencer Dinwiddie. So those are the last few guys on our squad. First team, let's go ahead and sweep the Rockets. Simulate through game 1-0 us. Simulate through game 2-0 us. Simulate through game 3-0 us. Simulate through game 4-0 us. We're going on to go to the next round. We might actually be three-peating in this video. It's almost inevitable. Let's go ahead. Simulate through game 1-0 us. Simulate through game 2-0 us. Simulate through game 3-0 us. Who's on this Thunder's team? They are starting Kason. Sober is their center. They lost Hardenstein, so this team is about the same still getting a little bit better with their young guys. Simulate through game 4-0 us. We're going on to go to the next round. 2K, I need Dallas to be nerfed, but for this video, I appreciate y'all because we're about to get it done. Simulate round. Pacers versus Atlanta. Dallas versus Minnesota. Who's on this Minnesota team? Anthony Edwards, Rob, Jaden McDaniel, about the same. Lively, go ahead and cook Nas. Simulate through game 1-0 us. Simulate through game 2-0. Simulate through game 3-0. Simulate through game. Cooper Flagg should be winning the Western Conference Finals MVP. Simulate round. And Anthony Davis is stealing it again from Cooper Flagg. All right, AD, do your thing. And Trae Young is getting Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Let's let's go ahead and see if we can beat the Hawks in 5, maybe in 4. Simulate through game, 1-0 us. Cooper Flagg, this MVP is for you. Simulate through game, 2-0 us. I need you to steal it from AD. It's looking great so far. AD is struggling in these finals. Simulate through game, 2-1. The Hawks are still in the game. Cooper Flagg with 35 points. Simulate through game, 3-1 us. Cooper Flagg, I need you to have a good performance. He did have a good performance. Simulate through game, 4-1. The Dallas Mavericks are winning another NBA title. Challenge successful. And Cooper Flagg is getting finals MVP. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace.